I said yes to this retreat because I felt that I was at a point in time in my life where I needed some direction, and after hearing some of David's content and speaking with him, I felt that it would be something beneficial to me. I was going through a hard time in my life where my wife at the time had told me that she wanted a divorce, and it was something really tough to go through, and I just needed a sense of direction and some men to be around that I could bounce ideas off of and open up to without fear of judgment. The 6 weeks of calls leading up to the retreat were nice because I got to meet all the men that were going to be here, even some that weren't here. They'll be on another retreat, but it gives you a sense of connection and learning about other people. David spoke on different characteristics of men that would help me become greater and realize where some of my downfalls might be at. So I was able to target some of those ideas and start working towards some values that I knew would be where my shift needed to change. And leading up to coming here, I knew that a change was going to happen, and it helped me, I think, prepare for and sort of get ready for what was coming. At first I was a little nervous to come and meet a few guys. However, my personality, I can talk to pretty much anyone, so meeting and new people from around the country and establishing a friendship with them was exciting to me, but nervous at the same time. I had arrived a little early and scoped the place out a little bit, and felt a little bit more sense of peace stepping into it, that while David might seem like a stranger, I knew he was going to be the man he appears as and would guide us and move us forward. I think night one was an eye-opening experience where, you know, we started to open up, and we had opened up in the calls leading up to the event. And whenever we got to night one, after meeting one another and being face to face, and you know, we went on to the rooftop and were able to share things with one another that might not have been said prior in the meetings leading up to it. And establishing that sort of no walls and laying everything down and being open with other men, I feel like was able to help us all get extremely comfortable pretty quick with one another. And you know, by the start of the official first day, full day, we were all pretty much ready for what was coming. I feel like my sense of determination and some qualities about myself that I knew needed to be changed. I feel like I was able to lay a lot of stuff down this weekend, and I'm going to go home with a new sense of presence and moments that I might not have been fully aware of before, that I was absent in. And I feel like I'm going to go home a better father. I can be a man that will be a different husband than I was prior. I feel like I have a new sense of direction for how to go about certain things, whether it is relationship issues, some different key things that from guys that I've met here that own businesses that I can try and apply to my life. And it's a good sense of, you see somebody who's doing good, you want to do like them. You're able to connect and meet people here and network, and the brotherhood can help make you more successful. But my focus on myself and the things that will get me to accomplish my goals, such as my relationship with God and my relationship with my kids and how I react to certain things, I feel like whenever I go home is going to be a whole nother outlook and a new sense of peace in my life.